start with you first. So how has it been growing up? You know, as a person with blindness, how has it been with family, with the education system? If you can briefly, in a crisp way, tell, and also add on to one to shared experience and lived experience of yours, as of how it was to the level of, completing that education and everything.
Okay, namaste to all of you. Harish, see, I'm I'm a person with blindness by birth.
Mm-hmm.
Means by birth, uh, I'm not having my eyeballs.
Okay.
This happened because, okay, excluding me, I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. Just
Okay.
1.5 years gap. तो हुआ क्या कि एक के बाद एक बच्चे होते गए एंड देन डॉक्टर से कि लाइक अभी ये अगर बच्चा होगा तो इसको कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा, ही विल हैव सम प्रॉब्लम. Then my parents, they didn't take up that seriously. So then I born with a blindness. And then हुआ ये कि लाइक ये जो ब्लाइंडनेस है वो पहली बार मेरे पेरेंट्स ने महसूस किया. आई मीन इससे पहले किसी को देखा नहीं था उन्होंने. देन माय मदर लाइक अब कैसा होगा, हाउ आई विल ग्रो अप एंड ऑल दैट. सो ये सब थॉट्स चल रहा था. देन in that time we were very poor. We were living in Ulhasnagar in Thane. Then due to some family reason we shifted to Aurangabad in Maharashtra, in another district. So while shifting to Aurangabad, when my mother took me to the hospital for my treatment, and then when she came to know that इसका कुछ इलाज नहीं हो सकता, there was a lady who asked her to admit me to the boarding school. You know, in Mumbai there are boarding school which has meant for the blind. So my mother admitted there to me. So from KG to 12th standard, my parents become the teacher. So KG to 10th standard ज़्यादा education में कोई problem नहीं हुआ, because that was specially meant for the blind. तो वहाँ पे there was so many facilities by like learning the brailles and mobility, चलना फिरना सीखना, these were there. So from KG to 10th standard, but ये था कि I was excluded to normal world. सिर्फ ब्लाइंड थे, बाकी कोई नहीं था. सो नॉर्मल वर्ल्ड क्या होता है वो मुझे पता ही नहीं था. बट द गुड थिंग वाज, जो ब्लाइंड के लिए रिक्वायर है, वॉट एवर रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द ब्लाइंड टू लर्न द स्पेशल स्किल लाइक लर्निंग ब्रेल, रीडिंग, राइटिंग एंड मोबिलिटी, वो सब प्रॉपरली वो सीखने को मिला. Sorry, by mistake I said standard 10 but standard 7.
Okay.
From till standard 7 वो एक what should I say, एक fruitful environment मिला, but with excluding normal world. After that, from 8th standard onwards, I studied with in the normal school, with the normal children. There, all the physical infrastructure or education infrastructure is completely inaccessible. So, to cope up with this challenge, I started recording the school session in those days. वो tape recorder रहता था cassettes में. So I started recording the lecture in the audio cassettes and all. Of course, the braille books were there. तो वो भी एक था. But the main challenge was writing the exam.
Right.
कैसे लिखेंगे? Because ब्रेल में तो लिख नहीं सकते. If I write in a braille, then जो पेपर चेक करने वाले हैं वो पढ़ नहीं सकेंगे. So for that purpose, we have to write the exam with the help of scribe. Scribe means a person who helps us to write the exam. Helps in the sense the person reads the answer and we as a blind people dictate the answer, and whatever we dictate, the person writes on the paper. तो वो एक difficulty थी, like finding a scribe. But from 8 to 10 standard, जहाँ पे मैं रहता था in the hostel, वहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत awareness था, so difficulties था, but इतना भी नहीं था. तो so with the help of scribes and all, I wrote the exam, and in those 3 years, 8, 9, 10 standard, I was the only person who became first in the class, despite all the hurdles and the struggles. So 10 standard तक तो वो सब चला.